Hi and welcome back to our tutorial on XConnect's exciting new service enabling service providers to provide their customers with the ability to call IM clouds using regular SIP phones and regular phone numbers. So as you can see here, there is a pull down list of various IM clouds. We do not yet support all of these. Currently we support Gizmo and Google Talk, and the majority of this demonstration is going to focus on those two. If you should choose a cloud that we do not support, you will get an error message indicating that we do not have service yet to this IM cloud. Let's turn our attention to Gizmo, and what you will see on Gizmo is basically there are three possibilities. The user does not exist, the user exists but is not online, and the user exists and is online. Let's see those three possibilities. First, I will try a username that does not exist in the Gizmo system. So I entered some bogus name and I do go, and as you can see it says the username you entered was not found. You entered the username some bogus name, please check the address you entered and try again. So that is the correct response. Should we try a user that is a valid user but is offline, we will get the message the user was found. You will see here that there is a phone number associated with this user now, and you will also see a presence message on the bottom indicating that this user is currently offline. Finally, we will attempt a third user. And this user, as you can see, was found and is allocated a number, and this user is online. Now note another interesting difference between this user and the previous user. This user is allocated a private plan number. You can see that it's a 00020 number, which is not a globally routable number, while the previous number was an 883 500 range, which was routable by some carriers. And this shows you the flexibility of the system, enabling carriers to decide what number range they would like to have their users use to be able to reach the IM clouds. Finally, let's turn our attention to the Google example. And in the Google example, we will enter, first we will try using a blank username. We get the address is invalid. If we enter some name on Google's a little more finicky than Gizmo, and Google requires you to enter a domain. So we try to be clever and we enter John, let's say at yahoo.com, and we get an error message indicating that Google requires the domain or the suffix to be Gmail or googlemail.com and nothing else. So finally we try with, this is an account I've been using, we try with the Gmail suffix, and we get username was found. It again shows me the number that was allocated, and you'll notice over here the presence of this user is unknown. That's due to the fact that we do not yet support presence information with the Google accounts. So here you have the second part of the tutorial showing how the number is retrieved from the web. The user would enter this number into his phone, he would dial it, and the next thing you know, he'd be speaking to his buddy on the other side. In the last part of the tutorial, we will discuss the experience from the IM side of things, and including how one would accept a presence request, and we will demonstrate a complete end-to-end call. Thank you for attending this session.